do buy chocolate protein ice cream with me. The brand sent this to me and I'm so glad they did because I've tried a couple flavors of VitaHustle before, but do buy chocolate is definitely a new flavor to me and I was so excited just because I haven't had that in a protein flavor before. So anyways, we're gonna make some protein ice cream. So I always like to start with a little bit of milk and put it in the Ninja Creamy container. And then I'm gonna go ahead and open the protein up, and I decided to do like 1.5 scoops, obviously depending on the protein ice cream like device you have and the size. You'll want to obviously measure that to your custom one, but 1.5 is what I'm gonna go for. So I was trying to get the little scoop out of there, and then once I did, I went ahead and added that into the milk. First, I like to measure things in grams just so that I can read the back of the package and make sure, try to get it as accurate as possible. You know, sometimes I eyeball things a little bit, but just so that I know that my serving has a good amount of protein. I typically, for this size, can get like 2 servings of protein ice cream out of it. So you can see 32 grams, and I think I was trying to shoot for around like 60-ish. So did a couple more little baby scoops. And then if you've ever had protein ice cream, one thing you definitely should know as a hack is adding some type of either xanthan gum or like a jello mix, like a sugar-free jello mix, just to help with the consistency when it's frozen and when it gets spun in the Ninja Creamy. So today I'm just going to do xanthan gum. You do have to be mindful and just use a teeny tiny bit. You don't want to go overboard with this just because it can make it a weird consistency if you add way too much. So as you can see, kind of that white powder on top, it's just a little bit. And then I like to mix it when I have half the liquid in here just to start it, because when it's too close to the top and I mix it, I feel like things go flying. So I'm going to go ahead and at least do an initial mix with this hand frother here, and then I go in and add water as the remaining bit of liquid. Some people do all milk, some people do all water. I like to do kind of half and half, but that's just my personal preference. I went in ahead and just mixed the rest. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and freeze this, and excited to try this out. I will have to come back probably 24, 48 hours once it's fully frozen and we can whip it up.